Attitude Broadcasting presents the Mr. and Mrs. Show.
Love and marriage,
Starring
the Mr.
Hey, I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
The Mrs.
so happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life.
And welcome to the Mr. and Mrs. Show. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Halloween to everyone out there. This is going to be our Halloween edition.
A little spooky.
Did you just say Halloween edition?
Yeah, man. What's wrong with that? Got a problem with that?
I have no issue with that. I'm just
You have
trying
no
to figure out
issue.
what
Well, what
you're
other edition would it be?
Day of the Dead edition, if we live
doing. Well, it's not technically Halloween today.
Well, Tuesday's actually All Saints Day.
Oh, yeah.
But today isn't Halloween. It's Saturday. Before
Yeah, but
Halloween.
we're not going to be here Monday. So, this is the Halloween edition of the show. So, anyways, happy Halloween to everyone out there.
Absolutely. Happy Halloween. Welcome all our Periscopians that's on the show.
Of course. Welcome. Well, welcome on the show. Let's get started into the first segment here. Funny family moments. All right, so the missus, do you have any funny family moments?
I don't know, do I? Did I have a funny family moment?
You always got one.
Wait. Why do you have to ask him if you had one?
Because she wants me to go first. There's that trick.
I know. No, that's not how it works.
There's nothing
If
wrong
you
with
want to know
being
what your
polite
trick
to
or
your
treat
husband.
is when your wife says go first.
I didn't think I asked you to go first. I just said, did I have a funny family moment this week? And I don't remember. It was a long week, so a lot of work hours, not a lot of extra fun. Let's see. So, there is something that I've been having fun with for the last couple of weeks. So the Mr. is
It's not her husband. All right.
That's a little more than anybody needed to know.
Wait, what?
So just close your ears, Stephen.
I've tried.
So the Mr. is the remote king, right? So he's got all of the remotes.
No.
So
No way.
and he guards them with the ferocity of like a mother tiger with her cub.
You know why? Do you know why?
No, other than
I don't
you're
think anyone
insane.
knows.
No, here's why. Is because if I let her control the remotes, you know what happens?
What?
I have to watch every single commercial that there is on TV. I don't like commercials,
Now,
except at the Super Bowl.
you're not the first person I've heard this from about people liking to watch commercials. What's the point? Like,
I don't
like. Do you
I-
just
no,
like
no,
watching?
No.
commercials?
What happens is I end up doing something else while we're watching TV, and then I don't realize commercials have started.
Right.
So I'm not a big
Okay,
fan
I thought
of-
you were a fan of commercials.
No,
Like,
especially Super Bowl ads, maybe. Certainly not during the political season.
because there's a lot of people that just like to watch commercials of,
Right.
of their
Some are-
regular program.
Some are funny, right? There's
I
some
mean,
funny
there
stuff.
Some are good, but
not when
and-
I've seen it like 5,000
When-
times. You know?
Okay, so back to my moment, right? So the Mr. enjoys controlling the remote.
Yep.
Now, up until a few weeks ago, he had a precision with his forwarding through commercials that could not be beat. So he would finish forwarding and put it on play right at the exact moment the show was coming back on and the commercials were ending. But he appears to have lost his remote mojo. So now he's like going way past into the show and he has to back it up and back and forth. And it's just making me laugh because he spent so much time, kind of perfecting his remote control capabilities. Aw, I don't think the mister thinks that's funny. I asked you.
I don't really, because like I said yesterday about it, I have felt like I've lost a step. I mean, not just the remote control thing. I'm not as on point with everything yet as I was because I was going through a lot lately. So I haven't been on point with that.
I'm sorry.
For the remote not being.
All right, first
on.
off, no, time out here. You don't need to be on point with the remotes, okay?
No,
it's just a
not,
remote.
No, it's not that. To me,
No,
it's a smaller thing of other things that
I get
were
what
going
you're
on with me.
I get what you're saying.
Okay, so that's the reason. I'm not.
Okay,
I'm
thank
starting to get
you
it
for
back.
making me feel bad now
That make you
because
feel
I
bad?
was chuckling about the fact that you can't
But
seem to stop the remote on time.
But it is. Hold on. Let me go back to the funny part. It is funny that she points it out every time I do it, and then she'll look at me. Really, yeah, really. I'm like, I'm not perfect right now, so forgive me.
Right now?
Yeah.
Right? Wow.
Right now.
So what you're
not
telling
perfect
me?
right now.
You were
Okay.
perfect at one point. You were,
Wow.
I was 95%.
Actually, this is now my funny family moment.
This is your funny family moment. 95%.
The mister just told us all that at one point in time, he was perfect.
No, 95%. That counts. But
Hey, as I told
Wow.
somebody the other day, they said celebrate your wins, right? And I told my wife, celebrate my wins. You know what that means, right? I'm already a sore winner. It's going to be even worse. So,
wow.
well, no, it is. It's true, though. All right, Mr. Gloating over here himself, the original gloater of the
Wait,
show.
me? I don't
Yes.
gloat.
Every,
I'm not a
every week
gloater.
we do a show. I won pick 'cause I won this week. I won next week.
You know where that came from?
What?
From you, because you decided
All I did
to
was
gloat.
make an interview.
Yeah, but you gloated every day you won.
I know because it
Yes.
was glorious.
He is a very bad
My
winner.
ringtone is glorious.
See? And he gets on me about gloating one time.
The mister is
One
a
time.
very bad winner.
Hey, don't lose. That's the way,
Wow.
that's the way I
Okay.
see it. Don't lose.
Well,
If you're not first, you're last.
Exactly.
Is that what you feel?
Yeah, pretty much.
goodness gracious, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
You
Wow.
look, a silver medalist or a second place finish is the backup for the first winner.
Is that how you feel?
That's I mean, it's a backup.
I don't know what that means.
I don't want to know what
It's
it
That
not
means
like
it's-
the Miss America pageant
actually
where
is. It's
the
a lot
winner
like
is
that.
unable to perform their duties. Then the second, the runner-up comes up and takes over as winner for the week.
That's true. No, that's true. All right. No, that's true though. I mean, it is pretty much just like that.
Where are you
Because-
What
going
are you
with this?
talking about?
Where are you going with this?
Do you have a funny family moment?
No, I'm sharing mine right now, but
I feel like this is the funny family moment. Wait, okay, all right. hold
who
on. So
remembers
what-
second place from
a lot of people?
Okay. Quick question. Last year at SummerSlam, who was the second place finisher in the Rollins match?
Kane?
Wrong. At SummerSlam.
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, exactly.
Oh.
Who was the
Okay,
who
fine.
lost the main event at WrestleMania? Shh.
Who lost the main event? Triple H.
Okay, you remember that one?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 years ago, who lost?
Oof. I don't remember. Oh no. Triple H.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Brock Lesnar and Raymond Reigns.
There you go. All right, you remember that?
No. So
Those
what is your
second
point?
place.
I
My
remember.
point is, you don't. Who lost Super Bowl last year? The only one reason you don't remember. You don't remember, do you?
No, I don't.
Carolina Panthers.
That was this year.
I mean,
We're
if you're
going
talking
to the
last
next
year-
Super Bowl.
If you're
We're
talking
going-
last year, then Seattle.
We're going to the next Super Bowl now. Okay.
We were there for that.
People don't usually remember the second place teams.
He kind of has
Okay.
a point.
You go back to the mid-'90s, the only reason you remember the Buffalo Bills is because they lost four
But
times
it's
in a row.
just making my point. Is,
I
that,
know.
is that the second, the first person behind the winner, so the second place person, does not then take over for the winner if the winner's unable to discharge their duties as winner.
No, because if they took away the
Why would
Super
you
Bowl
argue
trophy,
that?
if they took the Super Bowl trophy away from the first place finisher because they cheated and who would they give it to? The second place.
That's
To the losers, they're going to give the losers the winner.
That's
not how it works.
No,
how it works.
I think just then there's no winner.
Okay.
I don't know how to respond to that. Do you have what's your funny family moment?
I thought this was it. No.
Was that it? Because we got
I'm
to
not
move on to
having
marriage
fun.
advice if you don't got one. You got one?
Don't talk about your funny family moments. That's my marriage advice this week.
You're horrible.
What does that mean?
She's being mean.
Yeah, you kind of are right now.
Funny family
He's the
moment.
meanie head.
I know.
Oh, all
but
right. There we go. There we go. All right. I'm glad my wife. There we go.
He just
All right.
triggered something that I can't control now. Now
You
the
know,
show's gone.
Funny family moment has to be this week where my wife gets angry and calls me the A word.
Oh.
Or
I
the
called
jerk.
you a jerk.
No, let me finish. This is my family moment of the week, right? Let me finish. So, as she'll come home, she'll call me a jerk or that A word, and
That A word.
I don't want to say name, but no, to me,
Applesauce.
listen, to me, you call somebody this, they are this. You call me a jerk, I'm going to act like a jerk. All right, don't say it if you don't.
He has no sense of humor.
So she started calling me meanie head.
Oh, God.
I was like, all right, we'll go with meanie head then.
All right.
So she says jerk to me again. I was like, no, I'm a meanie head. There's a difference. I'm 5. A meanie head. You want to call me jerk and butthole are entirely different things to me. You start calling people those names.
You're a meanie.
I'm a meanie head.
He's a meanie head.
I am, absolutely. I'll go with meanie head. That's fine. You can't even say it without laughing.
I can't.
You
I
say
can't.
meanie head, you laugh.
It's like saying if someone's got cooties. It's just hilarious to me.
So I actually solved a situation from now on.
Is that how you're going to solve
Absolutely,
it?
I
Just by
solved it.
saying meanie head?
Absolutely, because she can't stay mad. She can't stay mad. Look, she's smiling right now, laughing at it. So there's your marriage advice. I'm already hitting on the next
You
cylinder.
see what you
You
started?
see, all you have to do from now on is your wife calls you a jerk or a butt. Call her, say, no, I'm a meanie head, and I guarantee your wife will not stay mad at you.
Unless you're really a jerk or a butt, in which
Absolutely.
case that's not going to amuse her at all.
So that was the mister's marriage advice that I do not condone at all. But
How are you condoning
I'm not
anything? You're the
condoning
one
any
that.
of that, man. I don't know. Hey, look.
My
I got
marriage,
nothing
my
to do
marriage
with this.
advice is don't comment on your husband's abilities with the remote control.
All right, so you guys do have a marriage advice, right? A Halloween one, actually.
Actually, yes. You ready for Halloween?
Drink wine and
Drink
hand
wine?
out candy.
No.
Is that wait? Hold up,
No,
really?
here's the thing with Halloween.
I don't do that.
No, it's not marriage advice. If you have kids above the age of 14, don't let them dress up with saran wrap and be rude to other people.
Saran wrap.
Yeah, no, last year there was a kid that was 17, 18, had saran wrap around his body to his head and going from door to door because he came to our door last year.
And you had nothing
Well,
on.
So this actually bugs me about our mayor, right? So when I was growing up in the towns we lived in, there was always kind of a decree, even years ago in Charlotte when I first moved here, and they would decide what hours trick-or-treating were and kind of what the cap was for
curfew, yeah.
acceptable ages to run around. Now you have like full-grown adults like opening their bag like you should give them candy. I feel like saying, yeah, go buy yourself a bag, right? I mean, that's what we did, right? So I don't mind the kids, and even some of the teenagers are kind of cute and funny. But when, like, you've got facial hair and, like, you really, and it's,
I think I think once you're like a junior in high school is when you should stop. Like, I mean, I understand if you're if you're going trick-or-treating, like, let's say with a younger brother or a younger sister or something, it's a little different.
But you don't need to put your
No,
bag
no,
out for
absolutely.
candy. That's just
Absolutely.
weird.
But, I mean, I think it should be, like, maybe, like, teenagers the cap. Like, 16.
That's way
Should
too
be-
old.
Well,
If
I
you
mean-
can drive, then go buy yourself a
Yeah.
bag of candy.
Well,
Like, that's just ridiculous.
Some people can't drive at 16.
If you
Take
drive,
the bus.
hold,
We have a good transit system here.
hold. If you drive, all right. If you're 16, 15, 16, that's when you start hanging out with your friends on Halloween.
Yeah.
You start to get out of the phase.
Kinda like a party or
I'm not.
something, yeah.
I'm not going with my family on Halloween. I'm going with my friends on Halloween and I hang out with them. That's when it started for me, and most people I see. But when you turn 15 or 16, that doesn't mean. And this is why I'm seeing a lot last 4 years, a lot of rude people. All right, these 17, 18-year-old kids that are going trick-or-treating, running past these 7, 8-year-olds that are just taking their time walking and running them over, pushing them. You know, I've got to be first. I mean, dude, come on. You see other families walking the street, people running into them, and it's really rude.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the thing. This year, you know, and to me, in my past, you know, my family, we had to be home by 9:30. You see people
absolutely.
until
Yeah,
10 and 11 still now.
No, we had to be
That's
home
ridiculous.
by, I think, what was it? It was like 9:30. I think 10 was the latest. Like, you had to be home by that. Excuse me. Anyways, no, but, I mean, I agree with you guys on that. I mean, I think 15, 14, you know, I mean, I was one of those people that kind of went until they were like 16, 17. I'm not going to lie. But again, I had no transportation, nothing else. And I was also trick-or-treating with other kids.
Yeah.
Kind of get them in the mood. You know, I had a bag and everything, but I didn't ask for candy. They just gave it to me.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Well, I think when you're, and actually it was really the adults, like, I mean, they were not children, right?
Right.
Yeah.
What was just, but I do miss the fact that, you know, there used to be kind of a, hey, you know, we need to be good citizens to one another while we're trick-or-treating. Kids knocking on your door at 9:30 at night, 10 o'clock at night, looking for candy, that's ridiculous.
Well, but that goes back to parents. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, yes. Could the city say yes? 10 o'clock, 10:30 curfew.
Well, they
absolutely.
normally have a curfew on Halloween.
But your parents should not be saying, "Hey, 10:30, 10 o'clock," and you're 7 or 8, and you're still out trick or treat. And don't forget, Halloween this year is on a Monday. All right.
Yep.
Most people still have school the next day, so you can't be out too late anyway. So you know, just everybody be safe on Halloween. You know, I hate when I see stories of people getting hurt or getting killed on Halloween from some other dummy.
Of course, please be safe on Halloween, and I think that is the moral of the story as well. Be courteous, be safe, and actually, you know, have some common sense. Have some common sense when it comes to Halloween. I feel like people don't have that anymore. But that's going to wrap it up for the first segment of the Mr. and Mrs. Show. We will be right back. Stay tuned on Periscope and everywhere else. You can listen to us on Spreaker, Stitcher, and look us up on Facebook and Twitter, the Mr. and Mrs. Show. We'll be right back.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash,
he did the monster mash.
the monster mash.